Hi Hulk. First thing I want to do is just say a massive big thank you for everything that you've done in the business. I was going to ask you if you could have one more match, but I think that question's kind of been asked. The question that's on my mind is, when Bischoff came to you with this idea of a Hollywood Hulk Hogan, I just wonder what went through your mind, because that was a massive change to turn to a heel from being a face. And I've got one more question, but I'll ask that after this answer, if that's okay.
Okay, well, you can't forget that when I first went to the WWF, I was a heel. And I wrestled Andre the Giant all over the place. And then I got fired for doing the Rocky movie. And then when I went back to the WWF, I beat the Iron Sheik. And I was a babyface that whole time. After the match with the Ultimate Warrior, I went to Vince. I wanted to turn heel then. I wanted to stab the Ultimate Warrior in the back. You know, once he beat me and he had his hand raised, I wanted to circle back around and stiff him, you know, and beat the tar out of him. And Vince says, no, you can never be a heel. And so we got to a point in the early 90s where Vince McMahon thought the Red and Yellow Hulkamania run was completely over. I had a different opinion, and we agreed to part ways. And when I went down to WCW, that whole red and yellow thing took off again when I wrestled Ric Flair the first night. And it was like brand new, and it was really, really hot for about a year. And it stayed hot for about a year, then it started trailing off. And as a good guy, I started getting booed by the crowd, and, you know, just a bunch of crazy stuff started happening. So when Eric approached me with the Hollywood Hogan thing, he didn't approach me with Hollywood, he approached me about being a bad guy. I was actually doing a couple movies, and I thought about maybe taking a couple of years off. And the more I thought about it, I said, you know something? What else is going to happen besides me being a bad guy? What can we do to set this up? And right when we were talking about how to do it, we got a call from Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Diamond Dallas Page gave him Bischoff's number and said they were getting out of their contract. So when I saw Scott come in, I went, oh my God, this is huge. And then when I saw Big Kevin come in, I called Eric up and I said, brother, I'll do it. But that's what made the decision. I didn't really want to do it because I didn't feel it until I saw Scott and Kevin come in. And man, I jumped on that money train, brother.
The kind of second question is a kind of request. It's always been my dream, and I'm guessing it's everyone's dream here, to pose at the end of a match with you. And I just wonder, while I'm here, if I could do a pose. That's all.
You know what, brother? When we get done tonight, you jump up here with me, we'll pose down together.
Thank you very much.
I got you. Where are you sitting at? Okay.